This catalogue documents every British naval aircraft used during the Second World War. Carrier fighters, bombers, patrol aircraft, trainers, and improvised designs of the fleet air arm. The war began with biplanes, legacy designs carried into a modern conflict. Blackburn Shark, early naval torpedo bomber, obsolete by 1939 but still operational in secondary roles. Blackburn Roc, turret-armed naval fighter, a failed concept rendered ineffective by weight and poor performance. Blackburn Skua, first British naval monoplane fighter, combined fighter and dive bomber roles. Skua Mk1, early service variant, shot down the first German aircraft of the war. Skua Mk2, improved engine and performance, still outclassed by modern fighters. Blackburn Sea Gladiator, naval version of the Gladiator biplane, defended Malta during desperate early battles. Sea Gladiator Mk1, carrier-capable biplane fighter, symbol of early war resistance. Fairey Swordfish, legendary torpedo bomber, slow, fabric-covered, and devastatingly effective. Swordfish Mk1, primary torpedo bomber at war's start, struck battleships and cruisers. Swordfish Mk2, equipped with rockets, excelled in anti-submarine warfare. Swordfish Mk3, advanced radar-equipped variant, critical in Atlantic convoy defense. The Swordfish defined naval persistence. Obsolescence did not mean irrelevance. Fairey Albacore, intended swordfish replacement, more modern but less successful. Albacore Mk1, entered service in 1940, performed torpedo and reconnaissance missions. Albacore Mk2, improved engine and equipment, never matched swordfish reliability. Fairey Fulmar, two-seat carrier fighter, designed for long-range fleet defense. Fulmar Mk1, primary fleet air arm fighter early war, heavy but stable. Fulmar Mk2, improved performance, outclassed by land-based fighters. Naval aviation demanded endurance, not agility. Fairey Barracuda, monoplane torpedo and dive bomber, replaced biplanes mid-war. Barracuda Mark I, early production variant, limited performance. Barracuda Mark II, most common wartime version, famously attacked the battleship Tirpitz. Barracuda Mark III, radar-equipped anti-submarine variant, late war service. The Barracuda modernized naval strike at significant cost in handling. Fighters evolved rapidly. Air superiority became essential. Hawker Sea Hurricane, navalized hurricane fighter, converted land-based design. Sea Hurricane Mark IA, catapult-launched fighter, defended convoys from CAM ships. Sea Hurricane Mark IB, carrier-capable variant, improved recovery and endurance. Sea Hurricane Mark IIC, cannon-armed fighter, operated from escort carriers. Supermarine Seafire, naval Spitfire adaptation, exceptional performance, fragile at sea. Seafire Mark IB, early carrier conversion, limited endurance. Seafire Mark IIC, strengthened structure, improved carrier suitability. Seafire Mark III, folding wings, most effective wartime Seafire. Seafire Mark 15, Griffin-powered variant, entered service late war. The Seafire delivered speed, but paid in deck accidents. Grumman Martlet, American Wildcat in British service, rugged carrier fighter. Martlet Mark I, early Lend-Lease deliveries, proved reliable at sea. Martlet Mark II, improved engine and armament, fleet air arms staple. Martlet Mark IV, adapted for escort carriers, Atlantic convoy defense. Renamed Wildcat later, retained naval resilience. Vought Corsair, high-performance carrier fighter, initially rejected, later indispensable. Corsair Mark I, early British-operated variant, deck landing challenges. Corsair Mark II, improved cockpit visibility, Pacific carrier operations. Corsair Mark IV, late war service, excellent strike fighter. American designs strengthened British decks. Industrial cooperation proved decisive. Grumman Hellcat, ultimate carrier fighter of the war. Powerful, reliable, dominant. Hellcat Mark I, Fleet Air Arm Service in 1943, superior to enemy fighters. Hellcat Mark II, improved performance, Pacific combat operations. Strike aircraft expanded roles. Naval aviation attacked land targets. Bristol Beaufighter, long-range strike fighter, operated in naval roles. Beaufighter TF Mark X, torpedo fighter variant, devastating against shipping. Beaufighter Mark 6C, naval strike and escort, heavy firepower. Twin engines meant survivability. Firepower meant destruction. De Havilland Sea Mosquito, naval adaptation of the Mosquito, late war strike and reconnaissance. Sea Mosquito TR Mark 33, torpedo reconnaissance variant, entered service after 1945. Maritime patrol aircraft guarded oceans. Endurance outweighed speed. Short Sunderland, iconic flying boat. Long-range maritime patrol. Sunderland Mk1, early anti-submarine operations, extended Atlantic reach. Sunderland Mk3, improved armament, flying porcupine reputation. Sunderland Mk5, American engines, late war service. Consolidated Catalina, long endurance flying boat, critical for ocean surveillance. Catalina Mk1, early wartime patrols, Atlantic and Arctic operations. Catalina Mk4, enhanced radar and range, U-boat hunter. Catalina Mk6, late war improvements, continued post-war service. Patrol aircraft closed the Atlantic Gap. Submarines lost concealment. Lockheed Hudson, land-based maritime patrol aircraft, adapted bomber design. Hudson Mark I, early anti-submarine patrols, first U-boat kill by RAF. Hudson Mark III, improved range, naval cooperation missions. Vickers Wellington, bomber adapted for maritime patrol, geodesic construction. Wellington GR Mk8, anti-submarine warfare, radar equipped. Wellington GR Mk14, late war variant, extended patrol endurance. Avro Anson, coastal reconnaissance aircraft, early maritime patrol. Anson Mk1, obsolete but widespread, training and patrol duties. Training aircraft supported fleets, pilots required constant supply. Fairey Firefly, two-seat naval fighter, late war introduction. Firefly Mk1, fighter reconnaissance role, post-war longevity. Firefly Mk4, improved engine, limited wartime impact. Reconnaissance aircraft gathered intelligence, eyes for the fleet. Supermarine Walrus, amphibious reconnaissance aircraft, ship-launched utility plane. Walrus Mk1, spotting and rescue missions, operated from battleships. Walrus Mk2, improved structure, extended service life. Fairey Sea Fox, shipborne reconnaissance floatplane, early war service, replaced quickly by Walrus, limited endurance. Helicopters emerged experimentally. Naval aviation explored new frontiers. Sikorsky R-4, first operational helicopter in British service. Naval rescue roles, used experimentally, rescue and liaison missions. Escort carriers multiplied air power, small decks, big impact. Aircraft adapted to limited space, folding wings became essential. British naval aviation evolved rapidly, from biplanes to modern fighters. Losses were high, learning curves steep. By 1945, the Fleet Air Arm had transformed. Modern carrier warfare was established. Every British naval aircraft of World War II, from fabric wings to metal dominance.